Okay, the question is today's show, bro. Yeah, it's as straight as this. Has this generation turned away from the US roots of rap?
Yes and no, because we're majorly influenced by the US. I think the UK is developing its own sound, so everybody's now trying to gravitate towards what's local. Local is being championed as well, you know. So documentaries, making little documentaries about up north. We'll get there. We'll get to there. You know, the ice is coming. The ice is coming. Shout out to Icy.
Okay.
Up north and what's happening in other countries and other cities around the UK, even in Belfast and in Ireland and in Wales and Edinburgh and Glasgow over the past couple of years, people are realizing that we need to start championing local voices, local accents. The conversation is being had now. Why is it that it's so predominantly London influenced and London So yeah, I think we have a sense of a local culture as the scene grows, but you can never get away from the US giants. They're everywhere.
Okay.
It's almost like the UK looks up to the US to get them to world attention. Really, come on. Like any artist that blows up here would want some kind of world attention from anybody in the US so you can get more traction, more publicity, and then be able to tour around the world. It's not like Stormzy have not been doing it. I'm just saying, like, if Stormzy is in a different space, even in terms of grime and rap. He's in a different space. He's in a sort of like a pop Ed Sheeran space,
So hold on a second, bro. So what you're saying is that basically, right? All right then. I hear what you're saying in terms of, okay, right. Let's talk. Let's pull out. I just played an artist called Djay Monty. Yeah. From the US. Yeah. Now, before a US act could come over like Djay Monty that nobody's heard, and I can guarantee you 500 people come out to see him just because he's from the US. That is my childhood. Yeah, I'll be straight with you, bro. Yeah, I went to see a group called God Quest when I was about 19. I pulled out 12 quid as a 19-year-old over 20 years. Like you talking about a long time ago, yeah? You know what I mean? And I pulled out the same money that people barely want to spend today on a US act, yeah? To go and see a US rapper in a scene where rap was not even accepted, but yet people came out to see God Quest. Yeah? Now, you do that now with Djay Monty, who is by far a superior rapper and a by superior artist in the scene, has more traction in terms of getting over here through social media, yeah? And obviously distribution. You can just go on Spotify and listen to his music. With God Quest, you have to wait for him to turn up, yeah, before you got the music. Now, you do a Djay Monty now, 5 people will be there.
Well, that's because the US dominated for a long time. They dominated in the South.com, Rapzilla. What else was there? I don't know if it's recent, but all the kind of platforms dominated. So it's like everything that came from Christian rap music in the US had to come through those platforms, those channels. And that's not the same. They don't have a monopoly over the scene. You can't really tell us to host this person for this amount of money and pay that much of money because we have our own scene, so and we develop our own scene. So we don't necessarily sort of like need you. You're not a novelty anymore,
I say, but that's a good. That's
not a novelty anymore. It's not a wow factor to be okay. This guy's coming over. It's like, okay, who are you? What are you offering?
That's a valid. That's a big talk there, bro. You said a good word right there, bro. Novelty. I think the novelty of the US rap has totally gone. Yeah, you know what I mean. And like you said, you have to come with something. Yeah, but like, bro, like I said, you've just come from doing an event. Yeah. The other day, yeah, with Showpay, a North American act. Before I get myself in trouble, yeah, with before I get in trouble, but it's from Toronto, like I said, I know he's a great artist because we went to him last year, so in terms of ability, it's not the issue, yeah. Was people came to the show because of the novelty of him, or did people come to the show because of you?
It wasn't packed at all. It was really poorly attended, and that's just straight facts. This is because of various reasons, but like it was around the Halloween time as well, so people were not really out for a show with an artist that's relatively unknown. Well, in the north, really not known. South would make a bit more sense, but I think there is that sort of like the pros and cons of having somebody like Chope there is that he is breaking into a new market. People are interested in new music, but at the same time, it's like how much of an attention do you have that we would want to come to your show, you know? And that's why I think people who are new to the scene, like, you know, the newest social media gravitating audience and social media aware artists are more likely to pull in young audience and more people in the UK than the older crowd would have, because those artists, yes, they are vets and they are legends and all that sort of stuff, but they may not be able to pull in the crowds anymore because they're not creating the sound that the young audience wants, or they're not in the same sound as the current season of sounds. You know, like if you're having somebody like, you know, Stevie Valentine playing in your show, he's current, so that's going to draw a crowd regardless because of that sound. And then after that, it's who is he? Is he an artist that appeals to the audience that the type of people that listen to music will gravitate to? You know, so like, you know, the westerns and sort of like the singy song rappy artists, they are in season now. You know, the pop Jay Vessel type sounds, the pop rap tropical house type sound is in season. So if an artist is making that sort of music, he's hitting the right market because it's in season. But then again, how are we gonna know about you? Where are we gonna know about you from? And, you know, are you known by somebody? Are you pushed or co-signed by somebody that's gonna bring you over to our attention? I think those things matter.